tap that subscribe button. Be sure to click the bell icon to get notifications for whenever I upload. Now let's get on to the video. Welcome back to the NBA. Always starting off with the injuries here in the 18-19 season. So many seasons so far in the NBA. Please check it out in the playlist if you haven't checked it out so far. We've gone all the way from 83, 84, the Larry Bird, Magic Johnson era, to now what they call the Steph Curry era. But I mean, Steph's been cooking, but it hasn't really been his era. I'd say it's the KD era. But we got some injuries here. Gerald Henderson, Brandon Ingram, Taurean Prince, Jacob Evans, Isaac Cobb, Tyreek Evans, Domantas Sabonis, Tony Parker, Jonathan Isaac. Got this upcoming draft led by Zion Williamson, for sure the #1 pick. Ja Morant, RJ Barrett, and Bol in consideration for that top 5. But with that said, we got a very fun league ahead of us. If you haven't checked out that playlist, we can do a little brief league history update for you. Jimmy Butler getting last year's league's MVP. Rookie of the year going to Lonzo Ball. Sixth man of the year going to D'Lo, who was the highest overall player on the Jazz, but somehow came off a bench. The Defensive Player of the Year award is the LeBron James award. In our league and in the history of this award, a guard has never won this award, so I'd love to see who the first guard is who gets this done. Most improved player last season was Jaylen Brown. We don't really look at these, but you can kind of peer at the All-NBA teams. We look at those in the moment, but kind of re-looking at those, I don't think it matters. Karl Towns getting his first NBA championship, giving Kevin Durant, I believe, his first finals loss. Yeah, Kevin Durant, typically when he makes it to the finals, gets the deal done. But that is his first finals loss of his career. Very tough. Beating losing to the Warriors, led by Karl Towns. Kyrie leading in points per game. His first time doing so. Chris Paul typically doing so in LA. Carmelo in Denver. We had a deal trying to send Carmelo to LA and Denver in the offseason. Carmelo, he said no. He has a no trade clause, so we did not get that deal done. Greg Oden, the rebound leader out in New Orleans. Rondo leading in assists twice. Kemba and Ricky Rubio typically leading in the award, in the race. Steals, LeBron James, Rondo, Chris Paul. Iverson recently retired. We're just looking at recent history here in the NBA. Not going all the way back to 83, 82. If you want to see those, check out some previous videos. Check out the playlist. Alright, with all that said, let's get into the 18-19 season. First game, a tip-off for the Warriors. Let's see if they get a ring ceremony against Westbrook and Andrew Wiggins. Yi Yang no longer starting, and Yao Ming retiring in the last season. So no big men, really, for the Warriors.
This is it. Opening day.
Ring night for the Warriors? No ring night. That sucks. No ring night for the Golden State Warriors coming off of their championship.
On Saturday, the Houston Rockets will come into town. Then on Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis and going up against the Grizzlies.
And you know, for that matchup with Charlotte, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start to the year.
Clark, these guys are still, kind of putting some feelers out on the season. When can you really tell what kind of team you have?
Well, I think the first test really comes when you're playing
quick Golden State bucket.
Good teams distinguish themselves by winning on the road. It gives you confidence when you can get wins there. The next thing is how you play against the best teams in the league.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Brown. The shot goes in.
Oh, Jaylen Brown getting to the buckets. I'm getting out of here. I'm sorry. Them not getting the ring night upsets me. But maybe Westbrook on an MVP run could upset the reigning defending champions on their, which should be their ring night. 4-point game. J.J. Redick retiring at season end.
Sessions against Westbrook. Nance down low. Wiggins outside.
Andrew Wiggins working against the perimeter defense. I can't tell if it's Buddy Hield or not. Mid-range, Andrew Wiggins no good. To Ramon Sessions.
And it's Sessions with the ball for the Golden State Warriors.
Sessions bringing it up. Down low to Towns. Quick bucket, good. For a 6-point lead. Screen for Vujicic.
Here's
Pasenkas floats it, no good against Towns. Up to Rodney Magruder, stolen by Wiggins.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have
To Pasenkas, no good. Ramon Sessions up to Brown, big dunk. Big dunk for Jaylen Brown to end this ball game. No other points scored. 33, 39, 19, an assist, 4 steals, 3 blocks for Karl Towns. 25 for Danilo Gallinari, 17 for Jaylen Brown, 13 for Markieff Morris, 10 for Josh Hart. (27-10) for Westbrook, 17-9 for Brandon Jennings, 15 for Russell Westbrook, 13 for Jeff Green. Not enough to get Dallas over the hump. Wizards Hornets. Jimmy Butler, Devin Booker, DeJounte Murray, Tyrese Thomas. Oh man, that's a great lineup for the Hornets. Going up against Drew Holiday, Kawhi Leonard, Rondae Hollis Jefferson. No, we'll skip this one. Suns. I think they had a top pick. Who did they pick with the top pick? Oh, Lonzo Ball in last year. Oh, Marvin Bagley against DeAndre Ayton, the top pick for the Clippers. Yeah, sure, man. 2 top picks. Kendrick Lamar's TV off. Would be playing if I let music play. I just don't do this.
We couldn't be happier. Moments away, it'll be the Los Angeles Clippers going up against the Phoenix Suns. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here we go. On Saturday, they'll start out on the road and play the Lakers in Los Angeles. And then on Saturday, they'll head home and take on the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And you know, for that Pelicans game, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor, and they want to get off to a quick start.
Well, we know the season has still only just really begun, but Clark, already some teams are off to the races with great starts.
Clearly, Kevin, I mean, we've had some hot starts for sure, but other teams shouldn't be discouraged if they've been a tad slow out of the gate. You know, there's still a ton of basketball to be played.
The first one falls.
Okay, Bagley getting on the board via the free throw line.
That one is no good.
Missing the second.
Here now the Clippers. Jones, the pass to Conley. Over Bagley. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
Not sure.
Good board from Whiteside to Winslow.
Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Carson kicks to Bagley. Pass the ball. Back to Bagley. Shot clock at 5. Here's Winslow. Rebound by the Clippers.
The shot's there for him, and he's got I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Ball, the pass to Winslow. And here's Bagley.
Bagley for 3, no good.
Off from three-point range. Conley against Whiteside. Chandler kicks to Mitchell. Conley up top. Here's Jones. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Bagley. Winslow dishes the ball. Outside, Bagley. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Ball, the pass to Bagley. Here's Carson. The tray. Offensive rebound.
Oh, Whiteside rebound. Okay, put back Whiteside.
The 7-footer, Whiteside, using that size and snatching up the offensive board and finding his own opportunity.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Ayton. Outside Conley. Lets it go with a 3. His 4th shot, his 4th miss. Still looking for his touch tonight.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
It's Whiteside, top of the key. Here's Carson. Pass to Bagley. Chandler against Winslow. That 3 off target.
Oh, Ayton with the board.
There after the little pump fake.
Really
Up to Donovan Mitchell.
In the first few minutes,
No
5
good.
attempts with only 1 falling.
Ball with it. Here's Winslow. Here's Bagley. And Jones pulls it down. The Clippers trail. Here's Ayton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination.
You know, he's a big guy.
Ready body, productivity,
At the free throw line.
And the first one drops.
You know, he's somebody his guys like playing with because he does whatever is necessary to win.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, both of them nice for Ayton.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Ball feeling it out a bit. Back to Bagley. Pass to Carson. On the wing, Winslow. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. Buries it from
3 ball.
range.
Bang out.
There, not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Ayton.
They post up Ayton.
That misses off the backboard. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Suns. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Ball. Here's Carson. Covered by Mitchell. Whiteside, a screen on.
Screen from Winslow. 3 ball. Okay.
From outside.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Now Chandler. Inside. And Ayton.
Ooh, big dunk by Ayton. Dominating. Oh, the Clippers with a blowout win. 28 from Bag. Who was that from? Hold on. $28 from Bagley in his debut for the Suns. Great debut for Marvin Bagley. Yeah, no, his first ever game. Cool for Marvin Bagley, number 4 pick. 20 and 13 for Whiteside, 2 blocks. 14 from Brimbury, 13 from Winslow, 10, 8, and 8 from Ball. In the win, though, 24 from Donovan Mitchell, 13 and 8 from Ayton. Mike Conley with 19. Tony Roden with 19. Good game all around. Lakers, Grizzlies, Kyrie versus Chris Paul and Joakim Noah. Really just Chris Paul and Joakim Noah. Shout out to Patrick Patterson and Chris Moore. But it is Kyrie and Giannis versus Kyrie, Giannis, and Andre Drummond. Hawks, Celtics. John Wall, DeAndre Jordan versus Paul George. Blake Griffin, OJ Mayo, Jeff Teague. Knicks, Pacers. Pacers loaded with the Golden State Warriors lineup, but who knows if they'll take Steph to the heights he's supposed to reach against Kemba, De'Aaron Fox, DeMar Carroll, Anthony Bennett, and Joel Embiid. Rondo, Okafor versus, we got to watch the Luka debut. Number 1 overall pick, Luka Doncic.
Welcome everyone to a
Luka Doncic.
As this new season progresses, Clark, is it too soon to label any team the favorite to win it all?
Kristaps Porzingis wins the tip out to Dante Exum.
But there obviously are teams that jump out at you, but there's still a long way to go. And I like
Screen for Kristaps, out of bounds. Trailblazers ball, turnover Dante Exum.
You can't make brain neutral mistakes like that. I mean, he may get an earful later.
Here's Levine.
Levine brings it up for Portland. Rondo tipped. Down to Okafor to Oubre missed 3. Doncic with the rebound. Up to Dante Exum. Down low to Porzingis. Big dunk. Hey man, Orlando may have turned around from that AD trade super quickly. Acquiring Porzingis. Getting Luka Doncic via the lottery. Dante Exum progressing into a super elite, an elite point guard. Not super elite, my apologies. Levine. ISO, 3-ball, bank. Nope, misses. Doncic is second board. Up to Exum. Exum to Porzingis over Levine. Second bucket.
Porzingis has got his second bucket.
You don't see many big guys run the floor like this, do you? I mean, Porzingis.
Levine working against Oubre to Rondo. Back to Levine. That's CJ Miles. Levine with a steal. Top of the key, 3-ball, no good. Doncic another board. So Porzingis back to Doncic. Dante Exum to Porzingis, big dunk. They are prioritizing Porzingis. Double P.
Outside Randolph.
Exum. Is that like Trevor Booker? Let me see who that is in this Magic lineup. It's Eric Gordon and Trevor Booker. Yep. Porzingis on Okafor. Okafor with the post work, making it 2-6.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Exum passes to Porzingis.
Ooh, Porzingis fouled by Okafor, getting another rack. This is going to be Porzingis' 7th and 8th points per game
He stays strong there.
to start this game. Playing 77 games last season.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And you know, whenever
Rondo
they get into a
screen.
stretch where it looked like maybe they would
Free ball
turn it around
Levine,
at
no
times,
good. Rebound by
they
Porzingis.
take a step back. Limited success for them early on here, but don't expect that to continue.
Exum dishes to Doncic. To the inside. Stolen by
Turnover, Luka Doncic.
Rondo passes.
Down low to Okafor, bucket.
Set up the lay-in. Okafor's got his second bucket tonight.
You know, the size of Okafor is really hard to deal with.
Oh, turnover, Randolph.
His body near the basket, and then when he catches it in there, he makes good use of his chances.
Rondo, Porzingis guarding him.
Nothing on the board.
Down low to Okafor.
They
Noticing the
In the
mismatch.
corner, it's Oubre.
Gets it out to Oubre.
And the
Can't
three on
finish.
target.
Out to Luka Doncic.
See him miss such an open look.
Back to Luka. Posting up on Kelly Oubre.
Doncic
Back
gets
out to
the
Exum. To
And
Porzingis.
Porzingis gets it
Over
together.
Rondo.
Assist by
Porzingis has all 10 points.
Exum's got his 4th assist with that last one here.
On no misses. This might be a Porzingis
Outside
beatdown.
Rondo. Randolph finds Rondo. The Trailblazers
Rondo to
get out the
Oubre.
shot. Oubre
Another miss.
gets it.
Porzingis with a rebound.
Magic leading by 6.
Porzingis brings it up
Porzingis passes
to
West.
Exum. Over to Gordon. Porzingis screen.
Levine against Gordon.
Back to Luka Doncic. Trevor Booker
With the
screen.
screen for Doncic.
Doncic to the rim. Booker
And the layup is
assist.
good after a nice lead pass.
Well, Luka assists to Booker. Yeah, this Orlando team is cooking on all cylinders. Major gas, big bucketry. Close fourth quarter game though. This Portland team is veteraned. And they do win by 10. 42-13 in the start from Porzingis with 5 blocks. 19-13 from Exum. Luka Doncic in his debut with 19, 6, and 5. 36 from Levine. 25-10 from Okafor. 21 from Randolph. 16 and 23 from Rondo. 14 from Rudy Fernandez. 14 from Beasley off the bench. This Blazers team is cooking. Cavaliers Nets. I want to see LeBron Jokic. I know I need to probably change LeBron's shoes. I'll do so now because I can go there. I can do that. They're playing the Nets. Nobody's on the Nets, are they? Who's on the Nets? Aaron Gordon. Don't they hit? No, I'm stepping in for the Nets. And I'm starting Trae Young. I'll change LeBron's shoe as well, but for the Nets, I'm putting Trae Young in the starting lineup. There's no reason to start Sergio Rodriguez. I'm starting Trae Young. Ice trade the gang. Sorry, Sergio. Let me go to Cleveland so I can train LeBron shoes. I should also probably change Kyrie's and Giannis's, but I'll do that at the All-Star break if I remember. I passed by Cleveland probably already. I'm sorry. When I get there again, I'll stop. There we go. LeBron James. All right, let's finish LeBron. LeBron 17. We'll leave him in the 16s at home. Yeah, I think this game was next, and I want to see LeBron and Jokic together. Let's pop in.
This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up. I know we're in the starting stages of the season, but Greg, how much can you tell about your squad at this juncture?
Kevin, actually a lot.
Good job winning the tip, Brooklyn.
Title contending teams, they know they've got something special brewing already. I actually think you normally get that feeling in training camp.
Nick Stauskas can't get by.
And no
Stucky,
good.
great defense. Rebound, LeBron.
Cleveland with the ball. Here's LeBron.
LeBron driving to the rim against Aaron Gordon. Over to Stucky in the corner. Three ball.
LeBron picking up the assist.
Well, you've got to defend Stucky from there. I mean, on the perimeter, he's not gunshot.
Oh, I thought I made Trae Young the starter for the Hawks.
Now,
They must have fixed that.
and the
Jackson by LeBron James.
The offense thought it'd be an easy shot.
Before the end of the year, Trae Young will be starting.
With authority.
Raw screen from Jokic.
Driving the lane.
Attacks off the rim. Easy bucket on Aaron Gordon.
You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
Azili the pass to Gordon. Here's Rodriguez. Misses the three. Cleveland has come out of the gates quickly. Barnes finds James.
Step back, Braun.
Just
Look, the ball
over
has
a
touched
minute
Jokic's
halfway
hands
this
once. Another screen from
Shot
Jokic.
clock at 6. And here's Barnes.
Barnes three, good.
And the Cavaliers with another three.
Might not need to touch the ball. Ooh, 30-point win for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Nick Stauskas with 23. Aaron Gordon with 22. Harrison Barnes with 16. Trae Young in his debut with 11 minutes, 9 points, 2 assists. (27, 11, and 10 for LeBron James. 8 blocks, got to be a record for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Starting out his day, Jokic with 11 and 13. Jazz Timberwolves. Jaren Jackson, Jason Tatum, alongside Jeremy Lin, going up against Bosch, Norman Powell, and D'Lo. Isaiah Thomas, Dion Waiters, and Marcus All losing his brother Powell. Going up against Markelle Fultz, Pascal Siakam, Isaiah Hardenstein. Rockets Thunder. I think Capella, the best player on the Rockets, kind of crazy. And this is Dwayne Wade's retirement tour, the last game of his career. Well, last game of his career. The last season of his career, alongside Dwight Howard, Ben Simmons, DeMar DeRozan, Nicholas Batum. Wondering if the Heat can get in the playoffs for this last season for D Wade.
The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we're working through the early stages of the season, Greg. How long does it take for teams to establish rotations?
Kevin, some teams know day one.
Rudy Gobert wins the tip.
But for a lot of teams
Over
that
Gary
made
Neal.
roster
Gary
changes,
Neal.
maybe
Ferguson.
changes, it could literally
Going up
take
against
half the
Batum.
season to figure it out.
Over Lillard screen from Gobert.
Lillard.
Down to Lillard on the roll.
Gobert
Finishes
with
over
the
Ben
basket
Simmons.
on the assist by Lillard.
From in close, it's game over when Gobert has the ball.
DeMar DeRozan out to Ben Simmons on the perimeter. Gonna work against Julius Randle right by him to the rim.
Slams it in.
Making his presence felt at the rim.
Now here's Lillard. Gobert with a
Screen from Lillard.
The pass to
Gobert another roll nearly blocked by Howard.
Time from Howard.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Wade working against Lillard.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Wade passes to Howard. And he drops in the
Ooh,
layup
quick
on
bucket
the
from
board.
Dwight.
And a really nice job by Howard to come up with a high percentage.
I don't think Orlando had a game today. Or if they did, I must have misremembered and forgot it.
Ferguson, the pass to
I think we
Lillard.
saw too much of Luka Doncic.
Now here's Neal.
Gary Neal, 3-ball.
Dwight Howard
Misses the open 3.
And close to making the defense.
Ooh, almost a turnover from Dwayne Wade.
Coverage that time.
Here's Wade.
Going at Lillard. Can't finish.
By the Nuggets. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And it's in there.
Defense pulls out every stop imaginable, but with Lillard, he just simply beats him.
Ben Simmons bringing it up.
Against Simmons.
Going up against Randall again. Step back.
No good.
No
off the
good.
front iron.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Post up Julius Randle down to Lillard.
That's his second shot.
Scores on Wade. Jesus. Heat with a bit of a blowout win. 156-134. Big score. 40, 11, and 5 from Ben Simmons. Only 2 misses on the night. 3 turnovers. Evan Fournier with 33 and 10. Wade with 24 and 9. DeRozan with 17 and 7. Thaddeus Young off the bench with 10. Gary Neal 28. Lillard 28, 24 and 10. Oladipo with 19. Julius Randle with 14. Jordan Crawford, my apologies, 16. Oh, we did see the Orlando Magic earlier today. All right. Look at peek at social media. Career high, 40 points for Ben Simmons. Tony Parker also announced his retirement. Raymond Felton as well. Monte Ellis. J.J. Redick. Pau Gasol. I don't know why they're only showing one season of Pau Gasol. I swore Pau Gasol won an award. I know he won a title. I don't know if he was on that Bulls team when they won. I feel like he was. We got the Zion draft. Trade deadline. Oh, man. All right. The Magic started better. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Everybody. Okay, Brooke Lopez, Jared Dudley, Eric Gordon. Looking at the standings out east, the Hornets off to a great run. The Wizards, the Pacers, the Bulls. Somehow the Trailblazers are keeping up with them at 38-7, 31-7, 31-8. Goddamn. Some below 500 teams in the playoffs though out west. The Kings and Spurs. All right. Okay. Time to change up the Orlando Magic just a tad. So we're gonna send Brooke Lopez and most likely Eric Gordon. Where's Luka? Oh, Luka's hurt. Okay. We move Al Horford. We move Kristaps to the 4 or move Al Horford to the 4. I don't think the Hornets should make a move with how good their team has been playing. I don't think a lottery protected pick is good. Not gonna trade Pau Gasol his last season. This Trailblazer deal doesn't look bad. It didn't look good either, but you get Marvin Bagley from Phoenix. He can play the 4 next to Kristaps at the 5. I'm kind of rocking with it. This team needs some veteran leadership. Oldest player on the team is Hassan Whiteside at 29. Let's do it. Just got Marvin Bagley traded in what I believe is his rookie season, but he will be going to play alongside Luka. I really want to make Luka a point guard at this point in his career. And then he can play point guard and shooting guard next to. They could be the backcourt here. But I'll let Luka rock out small forward his rookie season. What's Chicago up to? I know they got Anthony Davis now. They're up to 4th in the East. With the Chirac lineup. Bari, Anthony Davis, D. Rose, Ibaka, Chris Dunn off the bench. Okay, the Cavs would move on from Jokic, and I want Jokic kind of on his, not his own team. I don't know if that's really tenable with his overall. But I want to put him in a situation where he could succeed. I'm thinking maybe Minnesota. KD's hurt. He has tendonitis. Greg Oden getting hurt. Yeah, this is it. It's going to be a Sabonis pick center trade. I would put Aaron Gordon in it, but he's injured. I'm thinking Brooklyn, though. Brooklyn looks like the best bet for him to go thrive. Yeah, there's not too much here to give back to Cleveland. There's like Pascal. Do LeBron like a 3 and D small forward next to him? I don't think so. Nah, there are too many big men here. Mike Conley, okay. I gotta see what the Bucks are up to too. See if now if they're losing, if Carmelo wants to maybe waive that no trade clause. Oh, Jokic is hurt. Can't trade him because he's hurt. He's having his best season as well. He's up to 9. Okay, yeah, I'll let Jokic keep cooking. He got saved though. Carmelo. I don't see Milwaukee. I didn't see Milwaukee up there on those standings. They're only a game or so out, and Melo's ecstatic. He likes it here. I don't think I should move him. Yeah, no, I'm good. No trades. Oh, ooh, Embiid might be leading the league in scoring. 33 points per game, 16 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks. Second is Kawhi Leonard in the MVP. Third, Jimmy Butler. Anthony Davis out to 4th. 5th is LeBron James. Trae Young leading the Rookie of the Year race. Luka Doncic, when healthy, is in 2nd. 3rd, DeAndre Ayton also not healthy. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander off the bench making an impact. And Marvin Bagley, who was traded to join another rookie, rounding up the top 5. 6th man of the year looking like Mo Williams, Edgar Cartwright, Sean Turner, Eric Bledsoe, and Dennis Smith in the running. Defensive player of the year is a race between LeBron, Greg Oden, Joel Embiid, Anthony Davis, and Joakim Noah. Most improved player, Jonathan Isaac, Justin Jackson, Nikola Jokic, two Cavaliers on this list, De'Aaron Fox and Joe Harris. And this is a fake award. I gotta go see the realness of if Embiid is 2-point lead, just over Kyrie, just over Chris Paul. Embiid maybe winning the MVP for the big men. Embiid shooting 22 shots a game. No one in New York there to stop him. Not really shooting any threes yet. Steph up to 9.4 a game. Isaiah Thomas with 8.6. Kyrie shooting 9 free throws a game. I like it. I love it. Participants: Kawhi, Derrick Rose, Joel Embiid, LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, John Wall, Stephen Curry, Paul George, Anthony Davis, DeMarcus Cousins, Kevin Love, Kyle Lowry, rounding out the Eastern Conference All-Stars. Out west, Russ, Kyrie, Greg Oden, Giannis, Dante Green, James Harden, D'Lo, Karl Towns, Chris Bosh, Joakim Noah, Jahlil Okafor, Chris Paul, rounding out the Western Conference All-Stars. Sophomores versus rookies. With Luka hurt, this is a very weak rookie squad. It's basically Trae Young, Shai Gilgeous. I know they're showing. Why can't I think of? Is that KCP? Can't think of who that is. It's not KCP. Why can't I think of that guard's name? Whatever. Against Jared Allen. I don't know who Johnny C. Wolf is. Tatum, Lonzo, and Markelle Fultz. What's the bro's name? Malik Monk. Rising Stars game. Got two young Western Conference guards guarding each other. Lonzo bringing it up.
Now ball.
Going up against Trae Young.
Allen at the screen for
Green.
ball. At the elbow, it's Allen.
Jared Allen going at Mo Bamba. Tatum gets the screen. Going up against Kevin Knox. Jared Allen misses the lay. Rebound by Knox.
Now the rookies with it. Knox the pass to
Over to
Gilgeous
Shai.
Alexander. Here's Young.
Gets out to Trae. Looking to attack Tatum. It's a tough size mismatch for Trae Young.
Unloads.
Rebound.
It's rebounded by Fultz.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's
Fultz all the way to the rim, nearly fouled by Bamba.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character.
Trae Young on the break, bringing it up.
Right up on it.
Green from Bagley, down low, bag block. Foul by Jared Allen. Gonna Simming it out of here. Oh my God, 62-point win by the sophomores. Yeah, 62-point win by the sophomores, just dominating the rookies out here. Ooh, Tatum 43, an assist, 23-14 from Fox. .26 from Bagley. All right, let's get out of here. Harden, Mo Williams, Stuckey, Jamal Murray, Paul George, Zach LaVine, Donovan Mitchell, Jaylen Brown, Marquise Chris, Ben Simmons, Donovan Mitchell, and Rodney Stuckey. Yeah, Bojan, Gary Neal, and Harrison Barnes just didn't get moved. I'm sorry. We look at the mocks. They still have the 76ers picking first. Guess the 76ers are pretty bad. The Lakers down there as well. Going with another guard in Ja Morant. That would spark me to trade Chris Paul. If they take Shai and Ja Morant in back-to-back drafts. But let's take a look at this All-Star game. We got Oden versus Embiid. We got old school jerseys. Well, old school style wearing your own jersey. Get into it. All-Star 2019.
So the East
Embiid wins the tip.
First possession.
Back to Rose and then back to Bro.
LeBron passes to Rose. From the top
Rose mid-range.
Giannis grabs
No
the
good.
miss.
Giannis board.
Working from medium range. He was
Giannis up to
trying
Westbrook.
take what the defense gave him there.
Westbrook working against Rose. Oden looking for the post touch.
Oden
Screen
with the
from
screen
Oden.
for Westbrook. To the middle. And Embiid with
Roll
the steal.
stolen by Bede. Shots Embiid. Kawhi Leonard mid-range. No good. Giannis bored.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Big Greg Oden dunk.
West All-Stars coach and I did get a chance to talk. His team has their hands full with star center Joel Embiid. Coach told me with Embiid, this guy can do everything. Pull out a post move, then hit a three on back-to-back possessions.
Ooh, mid-range Embiid. Tie the game up. While they were talking about Embiid on the commentary. Nice stuff. May see a close fourth quarter game. Oh, nope. The Western Conference kind of ran away with it late. 25 and 10 from Kyrie, 17-5 from Westbrook, 16-4 for Okafor, Karl Towns with 14-10. Ooh, nobody on the Eastern squad scoring 20. Okay. Wizards running away with it. Looking for that top seed in the East. Ooh. Wizards got a whole week off. We're down to that last game. Hornets with the 1 seed, almost 70 wins. Bulls 3 seed. The Heat sneak in the playoffs as the 8 seed. Pistons, Celtics, Pacers. I like it. I like it. Carmelo misses another playoffs. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm trying to see who's out of the playoffs in the West. Only one under 500 team making it in. Ooh, this got to be the worst team in basketball. 15 wins for the Timberwolves. $19 wins for the Lakers. We got to get Chris Paul out of there. Timberwolves, 15 wins. Crazy. Oh, okay. Yeah, Hornets are the best team in basketball. I'm trying to see the power rankings. Who cares? Mock? Looks about the same. Zion, the consensus #1 pick. Lakers should consider Bull at number 2. Before I end it, look at the league leaders. Embiid just over Chris Paul. Chris Paul does get it up to 32.8. Rounding them up to 33 to tie Embiid there, but technical win by point. It's like 0.4. Embiid, 15 rebounds as well for Embiid, getting him 16 rebounds a game with 15.6. Next closest is Greg Oden with 14. Rondo leads in assists per game as well as some other guys fall off as the year goes. Rondo with his 11. Dante Exum with 10, but he currently suffering from a pinched nerve. John Wall and Chris Paul tied for the league lead in steals. Bron, the only 2-2 guy, probably going to get that depoy again. AD with 3 blocks a game, though. 2.4 in Chicago from Oden and Embiid. 2 for LeBron James. Turnovers per game. Ooh, Chris Paul. 9 threes a game for Curry. Jimmy should be up there for the MVP. I don't know what they're doing with it. Oh, well, my apologies. It is the Jim VP. I think Embiid deserves some consideration as well. But what seed are the Knicks? Well, the Knicks aren't even in the playoffs. And Embiid is second in the MVP race? No way. Yeah, no way Embiid should be up here then. A great year for Joel, but he shouldn't be up here. I imagine this is definitely Jimmy's MVP then. Did he win MVP last year? I know he had a great season last year. Yeah, no, this may be back-to-back league MVPs for Jimmy Butler. He's balling at a different level, but he's playing Jimmy Butler basketball. It's just his team is winning at an elite rate. Trae Young dominates the rookie season. Luka, good year, but he's not going to get that rookie of the year. 22 points per game from Trae Young. Michael Porter Jr. with 18. Luka with 14, 6 and 6. Much more well-rounded than Michael Porter Jr. 14 for Luka's teammate as well. Marvin Bagley, who got traded there mid-season. Mo Bamba enters the top 5 with 9 points per game, 8 rebounds, half an assist, about a steal and a block. Sixth man of the year, Mo Williams, Evan Fournier, Eric Bledsoe, Nurkic, and Keon Gregory. LeBron James is the depoy. This may be just the LeBron James award now. He's won it so many times in a row. They don't even show it. As a 16-year pro. Most improved player is going to go to his teammate, Nikola Jokic, averaging a double-double with 6 rebounds, a steal, a block. Miles Turner also up here. Donovan Mitchell. Dennis Smith Jr. Fake Ward. Let's go. Jim VP. Back-to-back league MVPs for Jimmy Butler. 21 points a game, 14 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, a little less than a block. Well, barely a block, 0.1 block. 50-40-90, yep. Trae Young, the rookie of the year, 22 points per game. Saw his stats. Mo Williams getting that 6th man. LeBron, another defensive player of the year. Jokic getting that most improved player. Per 36 numbers as always. Oh, no, hold on. Per 36 numbers, not that much better than his normal numbers. So he's playing about 36 minutes. But his advanced numbers are pretty good. As always with Jokic. Antonio Carney and Delano Glover, the GMs and coach for the coach and executive of the year. First team, Chris Paul, Kawhi Leonard, Jimmy Butler, LeBron James, and Joel Embiid. John Wall, Kyrie Irving on the second team guards. Anthony Davis, Blake Griffin, Greg Oden rounding out the second team. Third team, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Kevin Love, Carmelo Anthony, and Karl Towns. First team all defense, Kawhi, Rondo, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Greg Oden. John Wall, Russell Westbrook, Paul George, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Joel Embiid rounding up the second team. First team all rookie, Trae Young, Luka, Michael Porter Jr., Marvin Bagley, Mohamed Bamba. Second team, Kevin Knox, Shea, Jerome Robinson, Jaren Jackson Jr., and DeAndre Jordan, who broke his ankle. Ouch. Ooh, Heat going up against the Charlotte Hornets. Tough for them. The Charlotte Hornets nearly win 70 games. Kyrie's at the points per game in the Grizzlies season. That's great. The Chicago Crew going up against John Wall, Chris Middleton, DeAndre Jordan. I kind of want to see this team. I really want to see the Bulls. I think I watched a little bit of them at the beginning of the video. But I'm enamored by Chicago having Jabari. Like, these are not the banners they should have in this verse. I swore 2K promoted dynamic banners, and like we just don't get dynamic banners, and it's really corny. I know I keep crying about it, but like imagine how cool it would be if David Robinson was up there instead of Michael Jordan, who didn't play here, or Phil Jackson, who didn't coach here, and it was all 6 of David Robinson's championships here and his Eastern Conference championships, instead of these ones they actually won in real life that we don't care about.
This feels more like a second round matchup.
Yeah.
Oh, stolen by Rose to start the game. Come on, John Wall. Mid-range, Derrick Rose.
Home court advantage could be the difference maker in this one.
J.R. Smith on the break. Chris Middleton back to John Wall. And guarded by OG and Anunoby. A block by Anunoby.
Wow, great interior D.
Jabari brings it up. He's got a mismatch having DeAndre Jordan guard him.
Rose passes to Parker.
Ooh, great pass from D Rose to Jabari Parker. Can't finish.
Smith scanning the floor.
JR to the rack. Ooh, weak.
Defense probably not going to give him this opening again because Smith went way up there that time.
Pass to Miles. And here is Parker.
TJ Miles back to Jabari Parker.
Outside Rose. Here's Davis.
Up from Anthony Davis, no good. Hey, this Celtics team might give them a run for their money.
Caboclo kicks to Wall.
Caboclo, John Wall guarded by Anthony Davis.
Here's the 3. Middleton right side. Smith up top. He's covered by Rose. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Ooh,
Jordan
okay.
against Parker. From deep, Rose.
Rose.
Rebound by Smith.
Out on AD. Oh no, they say Bulls ball.
Take this team out of the cooler.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Parker kicks to Rose.
I'm sure.
Oh, the Bulls run away with it in the sim so far. It's getting closer in the fourth quarter. Yeah, nope. Bulls run away with it in spurts. 34 from AD, 6 blocks, 25-19, 5 assists, 3 steals for Jabari Parker, all around game. CJ Miles with 23, Rose with 20 and 12. John Wall 25, 5-9. Chris Middleton 25. Should be an interesting series. The Golden State Indiana Pacers going up against KD, Kevin Love, and it looks like Kyle Lowry has been injured this year. So Brandon Knight is running point. And they've always been kind of iffy at the center, so now they have Hamid Haddadi. Steph up 1. James Harden, Dante Green, alongside their new running mate Evan Turner. Dario Saric at the center. Against Kyrie, Giannis, Andre Drummond. Kyrie up 1. D-Lo, Chris Bosh going up against Bam, starting for an injured Clint Capella. Jamal Murray, Goran Dragic. I gotta watch Bam in his first playoff start. Sorry, I'm a big Bam fan. As a real life Miami Heat fan. Kind of my guy. Shout out to young Bam.
Dragic against Russell. Pass to Hammond.
D'Lo, pass to the corner.
It's hauled in by
No
Harris.
good. Rebound by Tobias Harris.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Houston
Jamal
Rockets.
Murray bringing it up to the rim.
Rebound by Nurkic.
Good poke out by Bam, but Nurkic grabs it.
Powell against Murray.
Owen Powell against Jamal Murray. D'Lo against Dragic. Screen from Nurkic.
Inside.
Roll stolen by Bam. Passes up to Al-Farouq Aminu.
4-on-3. Pass to Murray.
Jamal Murray misses the lay. Norman Powell board.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Bosh mismatch.
Now here's Bosh.
Bosh poach. Mid-range. No good. Bam board.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Al-Farouq Aminu down low. Fouled by Bosh.
Inside. He doesn't mind taking punishment on the way up.
Houston shooting their first free throws of this time.
At the line for your Rockets.
That free throw good from Aminu.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Now Russell. Down low.
Bosh another post.
Here's Bosh.
We're going to get Tobias Harris. There we go. Now, hold on now.
From the mid-range, Bosh fantastic at getting his shot off from there.
Rockets the pass to Harris. Here's the lob.
Lob. Jamal Murray to Tobias Harris.
You know, sometimes it's that simple. Just get it up in the air and let Harris do the rest of the work.
Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
Screen from Nurkic. Powell on the roll.
Here's Russell.
D'Lo mid-range. Rebound by Bam. Back and forth game. Okay. The Rockets ran away with it late. 38 from Murray, 27 from Tobias Harris, 21 from Dragic. Bam in his debut and first playoff start, I believe, in my opinion, that I know of, getting 12 and 11. Shout out to Bam. Holding the fort down until Clint Capella comes back. 31-12 from Bosh, 2 blocks. 22-16 from D'Lo, 20 from Nurkic, 19 from Valanciunas. McCollum came in and got 9 in 19 minutes. Pistons in the playoffs. Isaiah Thomas, Deion Waiters, Glenn Robinson, Derek Favors, Marcus Gasol versus Kawhi, Drew Holiday. Just going to get beat down. They're way bigger and better. Wizards up 1. Dwayne Wade on his retirement tour going up against Jimmy. Devin Booker. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist.
Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round 1, game 1. And tonight, we've got the
Love this one, this court.
Here we go.
It'll be the Heat.
Dwight Howard rebound. Dwight Howard wins the tip, not the rebound.
Smith against Wade.
Wade and ISO.
Howard setting the pick for Wade.
Screen up from Dwight Howard.
Over Smith. No good
Wade
from
created no separation that possession.
So Booker will bring it up for Charlotte. Outside, Horford. Pass to Butler. Horford with the screen on Batum. And Butler, here we go. Back to Horford. Good. And
Oh, good bucket. Al
Horford.
Horford working it on Dwight Howard. Assist from Jimmy Butler.
Can do. That contact phased him hardly at all.
Outside, DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan post up on Booker. Sorry, I said Butler.
Not letting
And they had to put Jimmy Butler on DeMar DeRozan in that matchup.
And here's Charlotte. Smith scanning the floor. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
3 seconds on Michael Kidd-Gilchrist found his way to Charlotte.
Here's Wade. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter.
Not good moves from Dwayne. Ooh, no poor runner. Ooh.
Defensively by Horford.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
A great defense from Al Horford.
Smith kicks to Butler. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Jimmy Butler, tough lay.
The opposing team everywhere on the court. Never afraid of any situation. He'll battle you down low.
Wade against Smith. Wade guarded closely. Pocket 6. Here's Simmons.
Ben Simmons hook. Ben Simmons hook. Looking like a Hornets beatdown though, as it should. 1 seed over the 8. Almost a 30-point win. Booker with 28. Horford 26. Drew Smith 20. 16-14 from Butler. George Hill 12. Fournier 22. DeRozan 20. Ben Simmons 14. Howard 14. Wade with 9, 5, 13. Golden State Warriors versus New Orleans Pelicans. Brandon Roy back off of his injury hiatus, really. Greg Oden here. Alongside Pau Gasol, Omer Caspian, Fred VanVleet. But Karl Towns is coming off a title, I believe. Yeah, last year's champion was Karl Towns, so maybe again. They lose game 1. Westbrook, Wiggins, Larry Nance versus Jaleel, Rondo, Zach LaVine. It's hard to sim this first round. Oh, not the whole playoffs. The Celtics get swept out, right? Yep, swept by Chicago. 4-0 does the Chicago trio. Heat looking at a 4-3-0. Spurs looking at a 3-0. The Jazz looking at a 3-0. The Mavericks. All the teams down 3-0. Spurs get swept. Dwayne Wade is swept on his way out to end his NBA career. Portland swept. Chicago, I wish Utah got a game. Indiana only won game 1 and then proceeded to get gentlemen swept by Kevin Durant. Detroit. I can't see Detroit. 4-1 to buy. Yeah, Kawhi. Houston loses their lead, which was it a 3-0 lead? Did Houston just blow a 3-0 lead to Utah? And Golden State, last year's champions, fall to Greg Oden and the Warriors. Kyrie, Giannis, Andre Drummond versus Pau Gasol. Brandon Roy, Omer Caspi, Fred VanVleet, and Greg Oden. Chicago Bulls going up against Kawhi and Drew Holiday in DC. Chicago steals game 1. Jahlil Okafor going up against Utah. Chris Bosh versus Anthony Randolph. A fun high pick matchup. Different drafts, of course. Chicago up 2-0. Memphis up 2-0. I didn't really look at this one, but this is the Gym VP versus KD. Jan Mahimi now in the starting lineup for them. Terrence Ross, Corey Joseph, and Kevin Love. Hornets going up 2-0. Greg Oden gets one. The Bulls the only team to go up 3-0. Charlotte now going up 3-0. Chicago at home looking for the sweep against Kawhi. Kawhi has maintained the lead all game. Not a close fourth quarter game. The Bulls avoided the sweep. 80 gives them 32-14. Kawhi has 33, 19, 7 to fight for another game. Jim VP with a chance to send Kevin Durant home. 3-0 in Toronto. Or does KD want to make another plane trip? It's looking like KD and those guys said, yeah, no, we'll just stay here. 22 from Kevin Love. 21 from Kevin Durant on 21 shots. 21 and 22 minutes. You got to give TJ more minutes here. TJ Warren balled out of control in this elimination game. He just didn't get more minutes. Only thing he missed was a free throw. Is he the only player with a positive plus minus? Oh, Hadidi had +6 somehow. Terrence Ross +4. Summers +1. Corey Joseph 0. TJ Warren 0. Mahimi didn't play. And then there's some other guys with actual 0. Jimmy Butler with 35, 10. Devin Booker with 27. Al Horford with 20. DeJounte Murray with 16. Tyrese Thomas still here, a Charlotte legend. He deserves a championship for being here so long, man. He deserves the accolades. One-time All-Star, second-team All-Rookie. Jimmy, you got to carry this guy to something, man. Okay, Pelicans Grizzlies the first game. Kyrie, Giannis up 3-1 against Greg Oden and Brandon Roy. Chance to send them home. Close fourth quarter? Oh, no, Memphis. 2-point game in the fourth quarter. Minute 9 left.
This is Van Vliet. And
stolen by Andre Drummond. Giannis on the break. Down low to Schroeder. Misses it. The chance to go up 4. Fred VanVleet brings it up. Gets it over to Brian Roberts. To Gasol. Down to Oden. Open. Oden ties it up. Great ball movement. Schroeder going to bring it up. Schroeder working against Brian Roberts.
Now here's Schroeder. Not a lot of room.
What is he doing? Is he going for it? He goes up on Brian Roberts. Can't finish. Omar Caspi the board.
And here are the Pelicans.
Fred VanVleet in the corner going up against Kyrie.
VanVleet outside.
He's dribbling it out. Gets it down to Oden with 7. Oden draws the foul.
Making a change here.
Marcus Thornton checks in.
Second one is good.
Greg Oden sinks them both.
It's a 2-point ball game.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, I think
Schroeder deep.
So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans.
For the game, Dennis Schroeder took the shot. I know Kyrie Irving is not happy about that. 41 and 10 for Kyrie. 19-10 for Giannis. Kostas Papanikolaou with 14. A double-double for Andre Drummond with 12 and 12. Brandon Roy with 25. Greg Oden with 20 in that game winner. Ugh. Larry Markkinen with 18. Marcus Thornton 18. Fred VanVleet with 16. 10 and 13 for Gasol. New Orleans lives another day. Bulls, Wizards, Chicago up 3-1 with a chance to end it. Now in D.C., Kawhi starting strong. Chicago fighting back. We have a pretty close fourth quarter so far. And then Kawhi runs away with it late. Holiday 24, Mo Williams 22. My apologies, Mo Williams and Drew Holiday leading the day. Kawhi with 18, 12, and 5. No one on Chicago scoring 20 basketball points. Ooh, Portland with a beatdown. Defensive beatdown from Rondo. Jahlil Okafor leading the way. 24-12. Levine with 19, Rudy Fernandez with 16, 14, 6, and 6 from Rondo. Michael Beasley off the bench with 7. Memphis looking for the elimination game. But New Orleans still fighting with the home game as well. Memphis with the lead now. Fourth quarter going back and forth. 1 point fourth quarter game. See if Dennis Schroeder continues to do what he did last game. Memphis up 1 with the lead in New Orleans. Looking to send New Orleans, keep New Orleans at home. Kyrie inbound, gets it to Schroeder. Kyrie's just giving it to Schroeder willingly, so maybe Schroeder runs a lot of the offense late. Yeah, pick and roll for Schroeder. Schroeder attacking Brandon Roy. Now Kyrie top of the key. Working Van Vliet, easy lay. 3-point lead for the Grizzlies.
Comfortable in the clutch. That's who Kyrie Irving is.
Fred Van Vliet gonna bring it up.
Biggest moments.
Oh, Oden with a big push initially off of Andre Drummond. Can't get the lay. Good defense, Drummond. Kostas Papanikolaou to the rim.
He's earning his pay, for sure.
Kostas Papanikolaou. Green from Oden. Roy Gass gets it down to Oden. Can't finish on Drummond, and they foul Drummond. Good foul. Drummond makes the first. That makes this a 5-point game. Oh, no, a 6-point game. Apologies. Oden board. Up to Brandon Roy. Imagine he got to fire quickly for 3. Oh, no, he's dribbling it down. Gets it down to Oden. Doubled. Who finds O'Neal for 3. That's 1 3 they need. Now they need a foul and some missed free throws. They get it to Kyrie. Brandon Roy fouled out with that foul. Great hunt from Kyrie. Makes his first free throw, makes it a 2-possession game. Well, without fouling. And now he makes it 2-possession even with foul.
And luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Fred VanVleet.
Puts up the
Marcus
three.
Thornton in the corner. Good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket.
2-point game.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted
Drummond down court to Giannis.
And they stop
That's an
the clock
interesting
as
pass.
soon as they can with the
Fouled by
offensive foul.
Gasol. I'm New Orleans. I'm not too mad at that foul.
He hits the first
Giannis
one.
makes the
That
first.
makes it a 3-point lead.
It's a crucial free throw to put him up 2 possessions here.
And so
And he makes them both to
It's
go
a
up 2
4-point
possessions.
ballgame.
New Orleans with no timeouts, though.
Putting this game in the refrigerator.
Over to Oden. Rose O'Neal again. Can't finish.
From three.
Giannis to Kyrie, and he's going to dribble it out.
So the Memphis Grizzlies have won the series. A 4-2 victory for them in the second round. And now they find themselves just 4 wins away
From the NBA
a
Finals?
spot, Craig, in the NBA Finals.
And it won't be easy. Conference
It will
finals.
not be easy. 27-9 from Kyrie, 26 from Giannis, 20 from Kostas Papanikolaou, 14-13 from Schroeder, 11-16 from Andre Drummond, 26 in the elimination game for Marcus Thornton. Great game. Brandon Roy fouled out, but he had 19, 18-19 from Greg Oden, 14-10 from Gasol. New Orleans put up a great fight. Shame to see him go. In a 1-3 matchup out west. Back in Chicago. Chicago up 3-2. What are we looking at here? Will we get a close fourth quarter in this series? Chicago. I just need a buck. Yeah, no. Chicago kept it far enough away for me for this one. Anthony Davis with 28. 14 leads the way. No one else scoring 20 alongside him, but Kawhi, the only 20-point scorer, with exactly 20 for Washington, and a tough loss. So we get 1-3 on both sides. Jimmy, Devin Booker, DeJounte Murray, Tyrese Thomas, Al Horford versus Jabari Parker, CJ Miles, OG Anunoby, Anthony Davis. Crazy matchup. Chicago gets game 1. 37 from Horford, 24, 11, and 7 from Butler, 40 and 12 from Rose, 34 from Anthony Davis. Ooh wee. Kyrie, Dennis Schroeder, Giannis, Kostas Papanikolaou, and Andre Drummond against Rondo, Levine, Oubre, Anthony Randolph, and Big Jahlil Okafor. I'm kind of hoping for Portland against Chicago in the finals because Jahlil is kind of the one piece missing from that Chicago team. And, he's not getting traded over there. He's the centerpiece of this Portland team, so I'm intrigued by it, though. Charlotte ties the series at 1-1. Memphis ties the series at 1-1. 2-1 lead for Charlotte. 2-1 lead for Portland. 3-1 lead for Charlotte. 3-1 lead for Portland. Is Jimmy Butler going to close the door on Chicago's chance to go to the finals? Absolutely. This is a beatdown. Jimmy Butler, 38, 15, 7 assists, 4 steals, 21 from Booker, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 16 from Tyrese Thomas. Shame he couldn't get to, shame he gets to the finals. Not shame, but good. Good for Darius Thomas, a lifetime Charlotte player. Longtime Bobcat, now a Hornet his entire career as well. Like, hey, he's been here. He's balled out. 25 from Derrick Rose, and nobody came to hoop with him. Anthony Davis fouling out. Making Langston Galloway play 19 minutes. Shame. Jimmy Butler now awaits a finals opponent. Will it be Rajon Rondo and Jahlil Okafor? 26 from Rudy Fernandez, 22 from Levine, 18 from Miles Turner, 17-13 from Okafor. Rondo was 16 and 12. Michael Beasley off the bench with 11. And this team will do it. They will return to the NBA Finals. Jimmy Butler versus Rondo Okafor. I'm excited. Game 1 goes to Rondo. A 3-point win. 24-7-2-2 from Horford. Butler with 18. Booker with 12. Okafor with 27-11. An assist, a steal, 2 blocks. Rondo with 19 and 16. Levine with 20. Game 2 goes to Charlotte. 10-point win for them. 29-11 from Butler. 24 from Booker. 21 from Al Horford. Shut down was Portland. Game 3 to the Trailblazers. Levine 22, Turner 22, Rudy Fernandez 20, Okafor 15 and 9. 15 assist game from Rajon Rondo, but he can't score 10. I didn't really look at the Hornets, my bad. Butler with 21-15. Horford not helping him that game. 3-1 lead now for Rajon Rondo and his Portland Trailblazers. Maybe a super successful trade that the Knicks have done with the Trailblazers here. And yeah, never got close. Rudy Fernandez leads the way. Levine follows suit. And now these guys are 2-time NBA champions. 3-time in Rondo's cases with 2 Finals MVP. Spoilers. 15 points, 3 rebounds, 11 assists, 3 steals, half a block, 54% from the field, 60% from the free throw line. As Rajon Rondo wins another NBA title. He didn't make it to the finals last year. Golden State going and winning, and that gives us 3 straight Western Conference champions. But let's not overlook that they were in the finals the year before. I think without Rondo here, though. I think they just needed a point guard, and I made that point guard trade. Maybe this was the first year they got Rondo. Let me see. I don't think so. Oh no, 15-16, yeah, was his first year here, and they go to the finals. So yeah, since making that trade from New York is kind of... but they got Embiid. I don't know, man. They haven't been good, but they haven't Embiid. So, him all. Gasol's done. Amari's done. Gilbert's done. Dwayne's done. Tony Allen's done. Chris Kamen's done. Michael Pietrus is done. Darren Williams. Monte Ellis. Charlie Villanueva. Leaving on top with a stomach virus. J.J. Redick. Danny Granger. Ludwig Mbamute. Omer Asik. Jordan Hill. Thomas Robinson. And then some fake guys. Pretty sure most of these guys. Don't really care about these. Dwayne Wade, Gilbert Arenas, and Pau Gasol all making the Hall of Fame. 21 points per game. Dwayne Wade almost with the lowest points per game. Pau with the lowest, though, at 19. 21 for Wade, 25 for Gil. 5 rebounds for Dwayne Wade. Same 5 rebounds for Gil. 2-6-4 guys. Grabbing rebounds. Love to see it. 11 for Gasol. 8 assists per game for Wade. 8.3 for Arenas. 5 for Pau Gasol. 2 steals for Wade. A steal and a half for Arenas. And a steal for Gasol. Block and a half for Wade. Give Gilbert a block, why not? And 2 blocks for Gasol. 3 MVPs for Wade. 1 MVP for Gilbert Arenas. None for Gasol. 14-time All-Star for Wade, 9-time for Arenas, 7-time for Gasol. 2-time champion for Dwayne Wade, 1-time Finals MVP, 1-time champion for Pau Gasol. I knew he was a champion. They're just not showing his full career. They have some super weird Gasol stats on here. Also won't show his award history correctly, but this shows his championship. Finals MVP, though, for Wade. 4-time first-team All-NBA. 6-time for Gilbert. None for Gasol. 1-time second-team All-NBA for Wade. 2-time for Gilbert. 1-time third-team. 3-time third-team for Wade. 2-time third-team for Powell. 10-time first-team All-Defense for Dwayne Wade. None for Gilbert, obviously. 1 for Pau Gasol. 2-time second-team All-Defense. Same for Powell. Gilbert here, the only Rookie of the Year. All of them first-team All-Rookie. Wade's 23 will be retired from the Miami Heat as he spent his entire 16-year career there. Amari's 32 will be retired, but not Gilbert's 0. Wow. Okay, coaches can challenge. We're doing the score differential, and this will stay in the All-Star game for the All-Star game. Lottery. We're changing the lottery. Cool with that. Rockets got a new logo. New draft lottery. I don't know. Oh, yeah, no, the odds are in for this one. So the Hornets, Lakers, and Thunder all have even odds. Gonna see more randomness in the lottery, I imagine, with these odds. The Knicks, though, stay at 14. The Bucks. 12, the Hawks. Clippers, 11. $10 for the Kings. Clippers with Cavaliers with 9. In this LeBron James era picking so high. Suns with 7. '76ers getting 6, meaning the Nets and Nuggets move into the top 4. That just means the Thunder, I'm pretty sure, get 5. Nets get 4. The Los Angeles Lakers get 3. Timberwolves 2. And that means the number 1 overall pick will go to the Denver Nuggets. Take a look at the mock. See if I need to move Chris Paul. If they pick a guard, Chris Paul's on the block. That's all I'm going to say. Because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of Chris Paul averaging 1 million points per game on the worst team in basketball. And I'm sure Lakers fans are tired of their team being terrible. There's no trade for Chris Paul. Wow. He does make a ton of money, and he has a no-trade clause, so he can do what he wants. Number 1 pick, Zion Williamson. I'll do my best to get him in 1. I don't know why he's not wearing 1 right there. I don't know who is wearing 1 for Denver. Jackson Hayes goes 2nd to Minnesota. They love this pick for Minnesota. They need help on the interior. Some got to cook. Some got to shake. I'm not doing it. They got too many guards. Like I'm gonna make Shea a shooting guard slash point guard, but I'm not doing this to those young guys. Those young guards. What pick do they have? They have the 6th pick. I send Chris Paul to Philly. I always wanted to team 2 of the banana boat guys up. I'm gonna try my best to get Chris Paul to like not have his no trade clause. Because surely maybe he just doesn't. Okay, Carmelo doesn't have one anymore. Okay. They don't have the money. Who's wearing one? Yeah, Devin Harris, you coming off that. And you're not even gonna be on the team like day one. Chris Paul to Brooklyn? Ah, they got Trae Young. Chris Paul for Westbrook swap? Chris Paul to Dallas? Honestly, I'm messing with this 1-for-1. They both decline. Oh, that didn't solve their problem, though. My bad. All right. I am gonna make Josh shooting guard slash. I mean, maybe I should just let Shea stay here and be a shooting guard slash because he's better fit for that. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. All right. Bull to Brooklyn. RJ Barrett to the Thunder. DeAndre Hunter to the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle to Phoenix. PJ Washington to the Magic. Rui Hachimura to the Cavaliers. Tyler Hero to the Kings. Yeah, I don't know how to say that, brother. I'm sorry. Okiki. Darius Garland to the Hawks. Kobe White to the Bucks. Brandon Clark, rest in peace, to the Knicks. Nicholas Claxton to the Dallas Mavericks. Goga Batazzi to the Miami Heat. Bruno Fernando to the Portland Trailblazers. To the New Orleans Pelicans. I can't believe what? Grant Williams to the Pistons. Cam Reddish to the Boston Celtics. Caleb Martin to the Spurs. Cody Martin, wow. Twins going back-to-back to the Jazz. Daniel Gafford to the Pacers. Moses Brown to the Raptors. Cameron Johnson to the Magic. Ty Jerome to the Rockets. Kevin Porter Jr. to Memphis. O'Shea Brissett to the Warriors. Jarrett Culver to Washington. Keldon Johnson to the Trail Blazers. Terrence Davis rounding out the end of the first round. Is he lower overall at shooting guard as well than point guard? Because I don't want to do that to him. I don't want to ruin his career. Nah, he's worse. Okay, he's better at shooting guard right now. Yeah. Do that for him right now. I want the kid to play. All right, rookie signings. Oh, I didn't check the second round, but I see Taco Fall in it, so clearly it's a second round worth second rounding in. Dean Wade goes, Naz Reid goes to the Lakers in it. Max Strus, Terrence, yeah, we got some good ones. No one on the Pistons getting a team option. Ben Simmons accepting his. Well, they're accepting the team option on Ben Simmons. Juwan Evans. Ramon Sessions declines his player option. Jaylen Brown accepted the team. Josh Hart team accepted. Gabe Vincent and Mikhailuk declined. Declining the Derrick Jones Jr. Bam and Jamal Murray accepted. Okay. Kind of went through them all. Brunson having his declined. Sabonis is the only one having theirs really accepted in Brooklyn. Dallas having declining theirs besides Anzij. Joakim declining his player option, looking for more money in free agency. Andre Drummond, the biggest overall player, declining their option at age 25. Chris Middleton declining his as well, 26. All right, qualifying offers being sent out. We don't care. We care, but we don't. Who has the most offers? Jaleel in restricted free agency. He won't be leaving. He really likes that Kings offer, though. But, I mean, the biggest offer is the Trailblazers offer, and I imagine he gets something like that. The Heat offering D'Lo, but the Jazz giving him 153. That's crazy. Who's the UFA with the most offers? Chris Middleton. 3 offers from the Rockets, the Warriors, and the Suns. Looking to get Chris Middleton out of where he's been in Boston. Boston isn't even really on his radar to return to, so. Short on there again? No. Okay. Let's get through free agency. Oh, Dwayne Bacon back to Chicago. I'm pretty sure he was already there. Kristaps re-signs in Orlando. I'm pretty sure that's where he already was. He got $100 million. Yeah, their roster looking very samey. I'm still going to let Luka rock out at small forward for right now. Ugh, that bench looks putrid. I mean, he's got Max Strus, Mo Wagner, Cam Johnson, Dudley. I guess. They got Bagley as well alongside Luka. Karl Towns got 140. Did he come back? Oh, he accepted his player option. I thought he declined his player option. Okay, hold on. Larry Nance. Jaleel only took 117. I thought he would get more than that. Jazz signing D'Lo to the same deal. Stuckey, 50. Vucevic, 36. Booker get 109. Heat signed Kemba Walker to $70 million. I see that deal. So Ben Simmons will be playing more power forward as the Heat signed a point guard to a big deal in free agency, prying him away from New York, I believe that is. Now the Knicks have no point guard after having too many. Deion Waiters goes to Boston alongside Cam Reddish in his rookie season. Less shots for the young kid, but he's in that starting lineup, so who knows. Campaign also getting a sizable deal. Michael Beasley getting a nice deal to go start in Denver. Alongside Julius Randle, Dame Lillard. I guess they're going to bring Zion off the bench, it's seeming. Got to change Zion to jersey number to 1 before that season starts. Sorry, Tony Bradley. You can wear 0. Jeff Teague. He goes to Oklahoma City, where I last recall Ricky Rubio being fed up. He's not happy here. So if he's still not happy close to the deadline, I got to move Ricky Rubio. Honestly, should probably consider removing Ricky Rubio now, but I don't know if they're going to have like too many deals in place for him. J.R. Smith returns to, I feel like he'd already been here to Toronto. Have you been here before, J.R. Smith? No, you have not. You were in Indiana and Miami. Andre Drummond got 125. That's a big deal. Brandon Roy re-signed for 52 at his advanced age. That's kind of crazy. Miles Turner to the Nuggets. Okay. Rudy Gobert re-signs. It says re-signs. He already here? He signed to the Clippers. Oh, it didn't say re-sign. I'm stupid. Okay. Cavaliers get Tyreek Evans. Tony Parker going across the street to Brooklyn to start. No, he won't start over Trae Young. Should get some bowl minutes though. All right, I gotta go to OKC. I gotta figure something out, brother. Ricky Rubio is fed up. He's been here a long time. He didn't want to stay here. And I will say to like his, he got Mo. I'm looking at the packages, brother. I'm making sure OKC gets something in return because they don't have to do this. This is just something they know they should do. This is stupid. This would be stupid. You get Dante Exum, who's like a guard, but you trade Zubac too. And then I can move Luka to the point guard and feel less bad about it. They'll still start, what's his name, over him probably. But, like, I don't. You need the defense of Dante Exum next to Luka more than you need Ricky Rubio. I wouldn't let that be done. This is a dumb trade. After you signed, not De'Aaron Fox, but Kemba Walker. Also, the Knicks, yeah, they have De'Aaron Fox. This is a dumb trade for. No, you wouldn't give up Jaylen Brown for. And Ramon Sessions, who you just signed. Because you still got years of controlling Jaylen Brown. He wants an extension. All for a point guard you, like, I don't know. No, I don't like that move. Bradley Beal in a first round pick kind of intrigues me. This I wouldn't do. Come the fuck on. I'd be intrigued by this. Who are the point guards here? Oh, come on now. I wouldn't do this to them. Rondo has done too much in Portland. He got to retire there. Give Harden an elite point guard for this Dante Green guy who's starting to fall off. Send him to OKC. Yeah, I'm really intrigued by those two trades. Ooh. Let's give Shea kind of his own team alongside Joakim Noah. Another point guard, though. Aside Westbrook, who I just traded here. Let me cook something up. Because I know there's like a lot of good point guards all across the league. Not everybody has one, though. And I want everybody to be happy. Chris Paul was just in LA, so I'm not sending him back there. They're getting 29 mil too much. I'm looking who's on Dallas. This is a team really now led by Chris Paul and Andrew Wiggins. Nothing else really here is of virtue. And there's nothing really moving here in this trade. OKC gets Chris Paul. Dallas gets Shea, who I can move to point guard, who will play behind. I can move him to point guard or shooting guard. And LA gets. It doesn't make sense for them, in my opinion. There's too many guards. Too many damn guards. fixing my league, man. I'm fixing my league. I think I'm going with that Teague first round pick. Let me look here. We get Carmelo a point guard alongside Vucevic, Christian Wood, Willie Cauley-Stein. Do we? Yeah, you send Rubio out east as well. There we go. Now this is a team without a point guard, to be fair. Where, I mean, they have no real trade chips. Oh, that's quick edit mode. Okay. Because I kind of want to solve the point guard problem in... I think it's LA that I created. I don't think it's that bad. Oh, no, it is. This is the point guard problem because Shea is there as well. They just drafted Ja, and I just made them trade for Westbrook. I didn't give up any picks or anything, so they can afford to be bad right now. So do I let them rock out with a young Ja, Shea backcourt? Or do I move Shea to OKC for Bradley Beal? I can't move Westbrook again, I'm guessing, because I just traded for him. Thunder would be a mill over in this one. I'm not mad at this. I was cool with him being there, though, in OKC. Yeah, no, I wouldn't trade for both of them. This would just be a deal for just Luka or Dante Exum. Well, there are only two offers for Westbrook: Tatum and Jeremy Lin. Wow, no. Kevin Love. Well, he wants to work out an extension. I might put some picks in this. Give KD a young running mate, teammate, in Shea, who will run point guard, alongside Kyle Lowry. He'll play point guard, shooting guard. He's not going to really play on this team. Like, he's in the rotation. But is he really in the rotation if I make him a point guard like I'm supposed to? I'm making a bunch of pick swaps. Just so if this goes bad, it's bad. 3 years of pick swaps. I'm sending Kevin Love home to LA. And I'm sending Shea. And I think I'm sending Kevin Love to team up with Russell Westbrook. Who I think he played with in college. And I'm sending Shea home to Canada with Joakim Noah. So, it is Westbrook and Kevin Love with Kostas Papanikolaou and Ja Morant. And then out east, I can't do that during the season. They have Durant. Lowry goes down 1. And they have a 20-year-old Shea, who I will make a point guard, shooting guard again, maybe. It slightly hurts his overall, but I think he's still in the rotation. Let's see the best players in the world. Embiid, Curry at 95s, Butler down to a 95 after being the reigning defending best player in the world by overall. Rose 95, LeBron 95, Durant down to a 95, AD a 94, D'Lo 94, Dante Green down to a 94, Paul George a 93, Westbrook a 93, Harden 93, Kawhi 92, Towns up to a 92, Wall 92, Love 92, Okafor 92, Porzingis going up to a 92, Odin down to a 91, Cousins, Lillard up to a 91, Simmons up to a 91, Kyrie down to a 90, Dante Exum 90, Booker up 190, Giannis down to an 89, Rubio, he should be a 91, he's frustrated, he has a lot going on, he just got traded to Milwaukee. Jokic up 5 to a 90 alongside LeBron James, though he is unsettled next to LeBron James. We will see how Jokic feels going into the next season. That's something to look at. He did just sign, I don't know if he just signed that extension, but he has 3 years on his contract, so. We will start to see more on social media about Jokic in the future. Carmelo pumped. He's got a new teammate. He got more help when he goes down 2. We'll go to the 85, see if we have any interesting 85s. De'Aaron Fox up 5. Jaylen Brown up 4. Levine and Rondo going down. Well, Rondo going down 2. DeMar Carroll going down 1. Paul down 3. Lonzo up 4. Mitchell up 5. Murray 1. Murray and Capella 2. Solid 80 for 80 up or 80s, 86s. Batum 86. Doncic up 7 to an 86. CJ Miles 85. Fultz 85. Gordon up 3 to an 83. To an 86. 85 Middleton. Terrence Jones. Brandon Ingram. Miles Turner. Draymond Green. And that's where we get under 85. Shout out to Michael Porter and DeAndre Ayton. A lot of 84s on the Miami Heat. Trae Young up 6. Alright, it's Summer League time, and that's All-Star selection and all those fun, good, juicy things. All-Star game back in Chicago. And we'll load that 2020 class, the last one I have saved at the moment. So, gotta go grab some new draft classes after this. To get us up to the current season. That's where I'll probably stop when we get to the upcoming 26-27 season. That's probably where I'll end this. Wiseman balling out of control. Maybe the top pick in the NBA draft. Big man out of Memphis. LaMelo Ball. Brother of Lonzo Ball. Maybe a top pick in the draft. Anthony Edwards also in that. Cop Reigns out of Georgia. Tough to gauge a player who goes to Georgia to play basketball. Sadiq Bey, Isaiah Stewart, Onyeka Okongwu, Zeke Naji, Obi Toppin, Tyrese Halliburton, Tyrese Maxey, Xavier Tillman, Isaac Okoro, Peyton Pritchard, Patrick Williams, Cole Anthony. International prospects we're looking at, no. Precious Achua, no. No. Denny Avdia, Josh Green, must be Canadian, no. Nick Richards, and Killian Hayes. Let's go ahead and advance to that next season. Got some teams, some new look teams. Davion Reed announced he's retired. Okay, cool. Marvin Williams gonna retire. Mo Williams gonna retire. Gary Neal gonna retire. Tony Parker gonna retire, former champion. Sasa Vujacic, Aaron Aflalo. No huge names. Johan Petro. Embiid, technically, best player in the league right now. Off to a fun start to this season. Will be fun to get into in the next video. I've made some interesting moves, interesting roster changes. Thank you so much for watching this NBA. If you made it this far, definitely leave a like. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!